Jerome Bruner. Jerome Seymour Bruner was an American psychologist who made significant contributions to human cognitive psychology and cognitive learning theory in educational psychology. Bruner was a senior research fellow at the New York University of Law. He believes that learning is an active process where learners can create new ideas and concepts using their current or past knowledge about things, events, or situations.
Learners can select information, transform them into new ones, adapt to them to make decisions, or create a new sets of understanding. Very remarkable from Bruner is his emphasis on categorization in learning. Categorization. It involves perceptions, conceptualized learning, decision-making, and making inferences.
Bruner encouraged teachers to allow students to discover concepts by themselves through learning opportunities and activities that allow to them to explore and experiment. The learners should never fear committing mistake or error while discovering because everything that happens in between it is a part of their constructions of new ideas or concepts.
Bruner 1966 emphasized four major aspects to be addressed during the teaching and learning process. These aspects moderate the process of learning. Number 1 is predisposition to learn. Number 2, the structure of knowledge. Number 3, the most effective sequence in which to present material. And last is number 4, reinforcement. Predisposition to learn. This feature specifically stated the experience which moved the learner toward love of learning general or of learning something in particular.
Structure of knowledge. This refers to the ways in which a body of knowledge can be structured so that it can be the most readily grasped by the learner. Topics and learners are effectively. The most effective sequence in which to represent material. Sequence of representation is a part of a teacher's innovation in teaching. The teacher considers which the learners need most and can understand first and can master first as a prerequisite knowledge or skill to the next topic or concept.
Reinforcement. Rewards and punishments should be properly selected, and that whenever they are given to learners, they should know and understand why they are rewarded or punished. First, instruction must be concerned with the experiences and contexts that make the student willing and able to learn, or readiness. Second, instruction must be structured so that it can be easily grasped by the student, or spiral organization. Third, instruction should be designed to facilitate extrapolation and or fill in the gaps, or going beyond the information given.
Inactive representation. At the earliest age, children learn about the world through action on physical objects and the outcomes of this action. Number 2 is iconic representation. This second stage is when learning can be obtained through using models and pictures.
Number 3, symbolic representation. In this third stage, the learner has developed the ability to think in abstract terms. The most common symbol system are language and mathematical notation. Examples are read for research and mathematical expressions like 3 plus 3. Gestalt theory. Gestalt came from a German term that means pattern or a form. Gestalt psychologist was introduced in 1912 by Max Wertheimer. He is a German psychologist who believed that a whole is more than just the totality of its parts.
Born on April 15, 1880, died on October 12, 1943. Max Wedemeyer was an Austro-Hungarian-born psychologist who was one of the three founders of Gestalt psychology. Along with Kurt Koffa and Wolfgang Koffer, he is known for his book, Productive Thinking, and for conceiving and phenomenon as a part of his work in Gestalt psychology. In similarity, elements have the same or nearly similar features are grouped together.
B. Proximity. Elements have the same or nearly similar feature are grouped together. C. Continuity. Elements that define smooth line or even curves are also grouped together.
Closure. Elements that fill up missing parts to complete an entity are grouped together.
Gestalt theory looks into an individual's ways of problem solving. A person can solve a problem if he has a good understanding of the overall or general structure of the problem. Understanding a problem means knowing and seeing the whole and its parts. Gestalt theory also looks into how people organize their learning by looking at their experiences both inside and outside of the classroom. When the instruction given are related to their experiences, learning effectively takes place.
Major principle of Gestalt theory of learning, Kofika 2013. Number 1, the learner should be encouraged to discover the underlying nature of a topic or a problem. Number 2, gaps, incongruities, disturbances are an essential stimulus for learning. Number 3, instruction should be based upon the laws of organization, similarities, proximity, continuity, and closure.